morning, good morning, good morning. It is 10:34. We have arrived at the first location. This particular location gets 5. Yes, indeed, they get 5. We're going to fill out our paperwork, but there is indeed a truck on the door, so I'm going to have to wait for them to finish up whatever they are doing, and then I can go ahead and get on the door and get my ish unloaded. Yes, indeed. So we are playing the waiting game at the moment. We'll see how long it takes. All right. It's 10:39 and we're on the door. So let's go ahead and go inside. Well, the drive here was uneventful. It's been wet the entire time. But once I got into this area, they've got the signs on the highway saying that there's a winter weather advisory from 7 p.m. tonight to 7 a.m. Tuesday, which it's like 11 in the morning on Sunday, so maybe if we're lucky it'll be snow when I wake up, but my app says that there's not any precipitation, so unfortunate. But let's hope it's wrong. All right, we are done here. One of the stickers was labeled incorrectly, but we got that taken care of and dealt with and all that fun stuff. And other than that, no issues. Now I am walking back to the truck. It feels like it's about to rain, but if it does, I hope that it's snow. I really want it to snow. I want to go to bed with it snowing and then wake up just with everything covered in snow. That would be amazing. That would be amazing, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It just looks like it's about to rain, but according to the forecast, there's not really any chance of rain until 7 p.m. And even that is only like a 25% chance of rain, not really anything. It says no chance of snow for 24 hours, so we are going to fill out the paperwork. Yes, and then we are going to drive this 3 miles to the next location. Let's go ahead and fill out all this paperwork and drive this 3 miles. All right. We are here at the next location. It is 11:20 in the A of the M. I'm going to fill out my paperwork and call them. Yes, indubitably. This particular location gets 6. Yes, they do. The drive here, under nobody's surprise, was uneventful. It was 2.9 miles. So, sometimes a lot can happen in 2.9 miles, but today is not one of those days. Nothing happened in 2.9 miles. So, we are here. We're going to call them. We're going to go in. We're going to get this unloaded. And this place gets 6, if I did not already say that. So, let's go ahead and give them a little ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. And, get them to open this door so we can go unload. All right. We just got off the phone with them. They said they'll let somebody know. I just Googled the last location that I am going to, which is good because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have more than enough hours to get there. But I don't think I'm going to have enough hours to get out from back in there. There is enough room on the property to go ahead and park, take a nap, even though it's way more than a nap. 10-hour break, that's more than a nap. They should be opening this door here shortly if it isn't already opened. So let's go ahead, go in there, get this unloaded. This place gets 6. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All them talking about no precipitation was bull swaggy. Drizzling. Oh, you know, a while ago, I was talking to a therapist about why I liked running through puddles and stomping in puddles and driving through puddles. She was like, why? And I was like, And she said something about, does it make you feel free? And I was like, no, not really. I think I figured out why. Chaos. Uncontrolled chaos. Just by splashing. Yeah, I think that might be right. Because here's another puddle. Oh. Yeah, that might be the reason. It is 11:47, and we have a 4-mile drive to the next location. So let's go ahead and get on that drive. Meow 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 meow. All right, it is noon on the dot. I don't know about the seconds, but it's noon. We are at the third location. This particular location gets 10. Yes, indeed. I'm going to fill out my paperwork, and then I will be calling them momentarily to let them know that I am here. And considering I had a garbage breakfast, to say the least, I have been hungry all damn day, but I haven't stopped anywhere to get anything. But you know what this place has? Got the good old Bucks, Starbucks. Yep. So I'm gonna go get a coffee and breakfast sandwiches because I can. So let's go ahead and grab my card, if I can find the right card. Call them, go in there, start getting this unloaded, and then go get food. All right, it's 13:27. The leggings and the hoodie has come off because it is disgustingly hot. There was 2 skids that fell over, so we had to pick those up. And after we picked those up, I went and got Starbucks. And then I came back, and the power jack ended up dying on the truck, so they had to charge it. So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom so that I can take off these leggings. So then I went to the bathroom and took off these leggings just to come back and find out that they were done, and everybody kind of disappeared. So I had to hunt somebody down to sign for the paperwork and all that stuff. Found somebody to sign for it, and then 13:20. I just spent the last 10 minutes talking to some very nice lady. I think she does Fuel Island stuff. Yeah, she does stuff at the Fuel Island. It was very nice to talk to her. Yes, indeed. What are these messages? The truck's idling. Yeah, of course the truck's idling. I'm glad that it is, because it's disgustingly hot. I didn't tell it that I got to this location, so we're going to fix that. We're going to navigate to the next location, which a bit away. Let's see how far a bit is a bit. 15.4 miles away. It says it's going to take like 20-ish minutes. Let's go ahead and get on this drive. Yes, indeed. All right. 13:59. We are here at the fourth. We are at the 4th location. We just called them and let them know that we're here. They said they're going to let somebody know here momentarily. Yeah, we're here at the 4th location. We just called them, let them know that we are here. This particular location gets 3. Yes, indeed. So I can see the door from my rearview mirror, so we're going to wait until it opens, which is right now. And we're going to go in and unload these 3 skids. All right, 2:11. We are done at this particular location. No issues with the load, but I have an issue with the weather. How did I start this morning with freezing rain turn into snow, and now it feels like spring? I don't want spring weather. I don't like it. I don't want it. I'm not about it, but that's what it feels like outside. It literally feels like we went from, we did, but like, it literally is like, the truck says it's 65 degrees outside. My watch says it's 52. I don't know which one of them's right. I don't really care which one of them's right. What I do know is that it's hot, which is why I took not only my hoodie off, but my leggings off too at the last location. But that had more to do with picking up all those picking up the skid, the two skids, than it had anything to do with the weather. But over here, it is trifling. I didn't ask for spring weather. I don't want spring weather. Can we please just, like, stop with the spring and go directly to, like, we had enough of spring and fall. I don't want any more spring. I don't want any more fall. And that doesn't mean that I don't want, that I want any summer. Absolutely not. Get the, nah. Hell nah to the summer. But I don't want no spring and I don't want no fall. All I want is winter weather. And right now, this don't feel like winter weather. This feels like springtime. Like, it literally feels like spring. It doesn't even feel like fall. It feels like spring. Now, I don't know if that's because I went from 30s this morning up in Michigan to 50 whatever according to my watch, 63 according to the truck down here in West Virginia. I don't like it. Can we please go back to winter? Like, full on, full blown, like, freezing temperatures, snow everywhere, doesn't get above 30 degrees, lows in the negatives. Is that really too much to ask? Is it really? Is it really? Because I've had too much fall and too much spring as it is. You know? Like, it's after Halloween. Thanksgiving, and especially Christmas, but Thanksgiving too, is supposed to be freezing. And it sure as hell ain't freezing right now, and I'm not happy about it. Anyways, we got a 26-mile drive to the next location. We've got the AC bumping in the truck here to cool off, and we got some water. Let's go ahead and go on this drive. At least, here's the good thing before we go on this drive, because I know I just said let's go on this drive. The good thing is that there is a winter weather advisory starting here at 7 p.m. tonight. And if I look at the weather app, my phone says it's 52. By 5 p.m. we're at 45. By 8 p.m. we're at 40. And it looks like we're at 30s. It's 29 at 8 a.m. I don't see any chance of snow, so it's probably Monday evening into Tuesday, which is aggravating, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Well, let me see. Snow at home starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Ugh, I wish that was me. No snow in Minneapolis? What? But oh my god. Okay. I'm really happy. Okay. Minneapolis. Okay. 29 degrees, which is a glorious temperature, but wait. There's more. With the wind chill, 12 degrees. I wish I was up there. I wish I was up there. I wish I was up there. In the next 10 days, the highest temperature I see is 56. I want to be up there. I love how today it says the low is 22 with the high of 30. It's 29 degrees and feels like 12. Oh my god. And here, it's getting into the 60s. And at home, it's also getting into the 60s. Ew. Right? L. The air quality is interesting, though. Or no, not the air quality. UV index. So, in Charleston, which is where I'm at right now, it is 52 degrees outside, according to the app. The truck says it's 59. My watch says it's 52. The phone says that it feels like 42 because of the wind. And let me tell you right now, it feels like 60. Literally feels like a spring day. But I just got very excited for Minneapolis. I love it. It said the wind is blowing at 14 miles an hour with 25 mile an hour gusts. I'm going to stop looking at the weather and nerding out about how cold it is in Minneapolis and go ahead and go on this 26-mile drive. All right. 3:04 in the afternoon. This particular location gets the remainder of the trailer according to the paperwork. That is 5. Here momentarily, I do indeed need to call them. So I'm going to fill out all this paperwork, and then I am going to give them a little call and go inside and get this 5 unloaded and go to the bathroom because I need to. So let's do that. All right. We are done at this particular location. It is 15:38. Unloading here was good. No issues at all. I mean, other than the fact that one little itty bitty skid fell over and I didn't really do anything with it because the 2 guys that were there just dealt with it themselves. It was very, very simple. That was good. I don't know what the deal is with today, and I'm not really complaining about it. Definitely not complaining about it, but I mean, we had very, 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 very pleasant conversations with multiple individuals on the route today, which was fantastic. I enjoy that. There was 2 guys here that were incredibly pleasant to talk to. I'm not saying that the last place was bad, but like, I didn't really talk to anybody more than I normally do. Just like, hey, this is for you. Sign here. Need any help? Like, just the normal basic stuff. So like, the last place before this was perfectly fine. This place was incredibly pleasant. 2 of the employees were incredibly kind and talkative and nice and all that fun stuff. And then trying to think, the place before that, the manager that was there is always pleasant. She is, I like talking to her. She's cool. And there was the other lady that was in there that we spent like 10 minutes talking to before we left, so that was nice. And then I'm trying to think, I don't even really remember much of the other locations. There's 3, but I remember 3, but what's going on with the other 2? Oh, the second location, I didn't really do anything at or talk to anybody there because I was scrolling on my phone through University of Minnesota's website and Arizona State University's website. I was scrolling through those, so I wasn't even paying attention all that much. Paying enough attention to know if the dude needed help and to help him. That's about all the attention I was paying. So I was in my phone looking at 2 different colleges at that location. So yeah, I didn't notice what was going on there. Then where was the first location? Oh, that was the first location by the lake. That's not a lake, that's a river. That location by the river, where we had to wait for that truck to get off the door, that place was fine. The guy that unloaded the trailer there was nice too. I talked to him a little bit. He's unloaded a couple times. He's been nice. But yeah, today has been a nice, more talkative than normal kind of day, and I like it. It was nice. I enjoyed it. Oh, one of the managers is out here smoking with one of the other employees, and I believe a guy from Pepsi and a guy from Coca-Cola, I think. I'm not sure about the Coca-Cola one. The one is definitely Pepsi. The other one might be Coca-Cola or just similar colors. But the 4 of them are standing out there, and a kitty started running by. And apparently, the guy said that this cat's been around. It just showed up like 2 days ago. And it's been hanging around, and he said it was really friendly, and it's been hanging around. But they're trying to make sure that it doesn't come into the building, which is valid, because you don't really need a cat coming into the building of a business to do whatever it wants while nobody's paying attention. So they have been trying to keep an eye to make sure that it doesn't come inside. And as I was leaving, this cat just ran by all 5 of us. And the guy that looked like he was wearing Coca-Cola, but I'm not sure if it was Coca-Cola, just picked the cat up and just started petting it. And the cat didn't fight it at all. It was just like, this is my fate now. It was like, oh, I'm being picked up. Okay. Like, it didn't look like it tried to run away. It didn't look like it didn't want to be picked up. It was very adorable. And I came out and I was like, aw. And the guy was like, do you want it? I kind of want it, but it's not a good decision. I ended up telling him that I am incredibly allergic to cats, and then the guy proceeded to walk farther away from me with the cat, which I thought was funny. And, I mean, obviously that's nice of him. He heard that I was incredibly allergic to cats, and his response to me being incredibly allergic to cats was to walk farther away from me with the cat. So that's nice. But yeah, the dude was like, do you want it? And like, I kind of do. It's an orange cat. I kind of want it, but it's not the best idea. I can't have it in the truck, even though, not even though, I can't have it in the truck. That's against the company policies. And even if I did put it in the truck to take it home, they might be fine with that. Or they'd be like, why did you put it in the truck to take it home? And I'm just like, because it was abandoned. And it's probably like, don't do that. We don't want animals in our vehicles. And that's probably what the conversation would be. But I can't just take another pet home for somebody else to take care of. And I don't have any supplies for it. And I am very, 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 very allergic to cats. Now, I've been doing fine with my allergy medication. My allergies medication, ever since we got the new change to it, it's been hitting. It's been hitting. It's been doing a phenomenal job. And like the last, like, I want to say like half dozen cats that I've interacted with since I've been on this medication, there may even be more, but there's definitely at least 4. There's most likely more. I haven't had any issues with them. Like my friend's cat, she brought her to me and I just picked her up and cuddled her and pet her for like an hour. Just like her in my arms, like just petting her, like basically right in my face for like an hour. No issues. Had no problems with the other like 3 or 2 or 3 other cats that were in the house, not including the amount of times I've gone over there to see the kittens that they have here and there. I don't know how many kittens I've gone over there to see. And then my roommate's mom's cat. The allergy medication has been doing a good job with cats. I'm gonna just put it that way. So I kind of want this cat. It doesn't have any collar, and it's just abandoned. It's just hanging around here eating food because people are feeding it here. I don't know where it's from, but I kind of want it. But I can't. I just can't. I can't have a cat. Cannot have a cat. But if I really wanted a cat that seems to be cuddly, there's one here. I don't have money for a cat. It'd be kind of cool if it could just be like a truck cat. I could just leave her in the truck with me, and then when I go home, we go home. Then I bring her back in the truck, but I can't have pets in the truck. And I don't have money for a cat. And the other stuff that you need for a cat. And even though my allergies are sorted, probably not the best decision to have a cat. But it's so cute! I'm not going to go grab this cat. I'm not going to be doing that. But if it does come up and say hi to me, I will definitely be petting it. Definitely. But it's such a cute little kitty. Oh, you know what I just realized? I hope it has somewhere warm to go. Because it's supposed to be snowing tomorrow. I know this might sound like me trying to convince myself to go grab this cat and bring it in the truck. I am not going to go and grab the cat and bring it in the truck. A part of me would definitely like to go and grab that cat and bring it in the truck and just keep it. We're not getting the cat. I promise that I'm not actually going to get this cat. But for like the last year or so, I've been kind of wanting a cuddly cat off and on. Like sometimes I'm just like, absolutely not. And then other times I just want a cuddly kitty. I'm not getting this cat, but I would like to. If the trucking company did not give a singular fluffing shit about animals in the truck, I might go in there right now and buy a litter box and cat food and litter and just grab it. As long as it didn't have a collar. They said it doesn't have a collar. But if I picked it up and I found that it had a collar, I'll go ahead and call whoever it is. But they're saying that it's been here for at least 2 days, just randomly showed up, does not have a collar. The dude was just holding it and petting it and didn't say anything about a collar. So if it appeared to me that it was actually an abandoned cat, and this company didn't give a singular shit about animals in the truck, I might be very tempted to go get that cat. But that's not the situation. The company does not want animals in their vehicle. Can't blame them for that. I'm gonna stop talking about this cat and get dressed for bed. Let's do that. Are you gonna stay without falling? You know what I've been thinking? And by what I've been thinking, I mean what just popped in my head right now that sounds like a good idea. Is that I use Pilot and Flying J and TA. You know, I use their apps and their point systems pretty frequently when I'm going to those places. But I don't really use like McDonald's or Starbucks or UDF, which UDF is a gas station in Cincinnati, United Dairy Farmers. If you were unaware, because I don't think they're really that popular other than the surrounding area. I don't think I've seen them anywhere but the surrounding area. So, like, they all have their whole, like, own rewards point system and all that fun stuff, but, like, for whatever reason, I don't really use them, even though I use the Pilot and Loves one heavily. And when I mean heavily, I mean, like, I use those apps and their rewards system every single time I go there. But when it comes to any other place that isn't a truck stop, I like never use them. And I don't really know why. So I think I should probably start using these systems a little more. I remember yesterday when I went on this massive rant about my inhaler. Yeah, I still have it, hoping that any remnants that are left in it are going to go into my lungs and help me feel at least any bit better, but there's nothing in it. Yeah, there's nothing in it. So basically no point in me doing that, but like just in case there's like a sand grain left in it, one can hope, right? Oh, I hope that just didn't break it. I hope I didn't just break that cord. That's a charging cord that I don't think I can replace. It's a special charging cord. All right, it is time. It is time. Let's cut the lights on up here so that you can actually see me. How happy am I going to be? Is it just barely flurrying, or is everything covered in white? Okay, there's nothing on the hood. There's nothing on the hood, and I'm keeping my head too high at the moment to see. Nothing's white. It's barely flurrying. But at least it's flurrying. Yes. Yes. Let me get these curtains actually opened all the way. Yeah, there's no snow on the ground. And according to the truck, the temperature is 37 degrees. So let's go ahead and open these curtains. And wow, that kind of came out of nowhere. Good to know. I have a random headache that kind of just came out of nowhere. We're going to add to my list of medications that I'm taking this morning, my bottle of Advil. I wonder if those are expired by now, because I feel like I've had that bottle for like 2 or 3 years. But they still seem to be working, so. The snow is sticking to the hood for like a fraction of a second. It's not really. The engine is too hot, so it can't, or stick to the hood because the engine's too hot. The same thing with the windshield. The windshield is too hot from me being in here. Even though I've had the AC on while I was sleeping, it's still too hot. We're all dressed for the day. I'm not getting any more dressed than I am right now. And at this point, I'm going to walk over to McDonald's because according to the website, they're open. The building and the store, so inside the building and the drive-through. Not that I can go through the drive-through with this big ass truck, but we will see. Let's go down there and see if we can get anything. I wonder if that cat found a nice place to chill. Yeah. I don't see it out here. Yeah, it's definitely snowing. Is this today's thumbnail? I might be in heaven. Yeah, I like this. Now I'm surprised it says, you know how I said it wasn't sticking to the truck? Definitely sticking to that car. Definitely. Now, I know that Google Maps says this McDonald's is open, but it's like it's 3:52 in the morning. And like the drive-through signs are on. I think they started finally turning those off when they actually closed. But like, it says the inside of the building's open too, so I kind of hope it is. But if it isn't, I kind of hope the manager is like, okay, yeah, your vehicle doesn't fit. We'll allow you to walk through the drive-thru. Yeah, Google says this place is completely open. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in and see if I can get in. And if not, call them and see if I can walk through the drive-thru. But we'll see. We're in. Alright, 4 a.m. on the dot. Not sure about the seconds though. But we have acquired our food. It is not breakfast food, thank God. I guess you can say this caramel frappe is breakfast, but shh. We're walking back to the truck to do a pre-trip. And yeah, the McDonald's was definitely open, and that's amazing. I wish that was true for a bunch of places. I feel like a lot of people, and me included, and I know Mom, well, maybe not Mom so much anymore, but like, I miss when things were open at 24 hours. You know, the other day I ran basically to Meijer to buy a tiny bit of food because I wanted a little bit before they closed. And if they were open at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, I would have went there and I would have just bought whatever the fuck I wanted, because I would have gotten my paycheck. And I just dead ass bought anything. I wouldn't have gone for cheese curry and a steak, and the cheapest fucking steak. I would have gone for a bunch of food to eat over the week, and it's just like, I wish places were open 24/7 like they used to be, so that me, a night owl, can go shopping, you know, at 4 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Like, I just wish that places were still open. Yes, indeed. Speaking of snow accumulating, I don't know if you can see it, but it's starting to accumulate on my headlight. Just that headlight, though. Just that headlight. Alright, I don't see that cat cuddled up anywhere in the truck, which is fantastic. And just finished doing a pre-trip. I did not find any issues. The only issue I found is that the battery for my flashlight is dead and needs to go on the charger. And I need to remember to take it home to put on the charger. So I am going to lay this up here in hopes that I remember. Flashlight works. Yes, it does. I'm going to watch some YouTube and eat. All right. Done eating. We got a 296 mile drive to where we're parking tonight. So let's go ahead and go on this drive. The vlog is indeed uploading. I just told it to upload because it just started, or just finished rendering. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, let's go on this 296 mile drive. All right, we are in our parked position. The drive here was indeed eventful. There was a lot of wrecks. The more I drove, the more snow showed up. I was very, very happy. There was several areas where the road was closed to one lane with a bunch of emergency vehicles who were dealing with said accidents. From my point of view, all of those accidents were not that bad as long as the individuals were wearing their seatbelts. But at least 2 or 3 of them, the vehicle ended up on their side or just flat out upside down. Like I said, if they were wearing their seatbelt, they should be good. But we are here at this parking location. I just got chalky milk and pizza. And I am going to transfer all the footage off of this phone onto the computer. So let's do that. All right. I forgot about this, but it is 12:24, and I do need to end today's vlog and start the next one. So I'm going to thank you guys for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. If you keep coming back, why not go ahead and hit the bell so that you can get notifications every single time that I upload. If you are interested, you can also scroll down just a little bit farther and take a gander at the description. There you can find the links to my Twitch, my Discord, my other YouTube channels, as well as all of my socials if you are interested in any of that. And of course, I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the next daily vlog. And as always, phone hugs and bye-bye.